Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? I think I'm a minute early. Let people hop on here. But this is going to be, I think, a fast one today. I like to keep these always short and sweet. But today we are talking about what we do when we feel that feeling of loss of motivation. And, I consider myself to be really an extremely motivated person. Like I wake up and I'm like, let's do this. I got so much to do. There's not enough hours in the day for all that I'm going to do and want to do. Like I'm generally like I love to work. I love to do things. I love to live life. I'm very motivated. But with that being said, I have certain times, certain days that I feel that little loss of motivation creep in. And as always, when I do these trainings, it's usually because something has happened that I need to focus on in my life. And it happened to me the other day. And it's honestly, you guys, my worst nightmare. It is my absolute worst nightmare to feel a lack of motivation because I'm like, I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. Like, this is the way I live my life. This is what drives everything. Like, we got things to do. So to feel that feeling is horrible. It is horrible. But guess what? It happens to us all. It just does. It's part of life. And as normal, these trainings, you guys, yes, we're always talking about our ZYIA businesses, but this is really a life thing. Okay. This can apply to everything across the board in your life. When you feel a little bit like you just don't feel like doing something that you need to get done in that day. I can't see your name. It says, I call mine phases or seasons, so I know they're not permanent. Yes. And I'm so glad you just said that because that's actually the very first thing. The overlying thing that I want to tell you about this, you guys, to remember when these feelings creep in, and it's the only thing that really makes me feel okay, is to know that this is a temporary state. Okay. Just remember that when you start feeling like that, just know it is temporary. It's going to pass. I even went through that the other day though. And I'm like, I'm feeling so unmotivated. This is so horrible. And I'm like, what if this is just how I am now? What if this just doesn't go away? It always goes away. It always goes away. But there are a few steps that you can take to get yourself through that a little bit faster and more effectively. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to dive right in. We're going to go over 7 steps. They're very straightforward. There's nothing too crazy we're going over, but these are hopefully going to help you when you start to feel that creeping in. You're like, okay, we're going to go through these steps right now. All right. So first and foremost, it is temporary. You got to tell yourself that this is temporary. You're going to get through it. All right. Number 1, and this is not like groundbreaking ideas here. Okay. This is create your to-do list. First, if you feel that creeping in, first thing you do, you sit down and you make your to-do list. Okay. That is so important. It always, even when I'm not feeling motivated, I'm in between anything, make that list. It is going to make you feel so much better. I highly recommend it. Create a to-do list and prioritize. Okay. So if that means you sit down and you circle your top 3 to 5, okay, I have all these things to do. These are the ones that are most important. These are the ones I got to focus on first. It just kind of refines everything a little bit further. Okay. So that's number 1, create your to-do list and prioritize. Number 2, move. Okay. You got to change your location. You got to change your environment, your scene. Sometimes just getting different smells, different visuals, changing up the atmosphere. And I literally mean physically move. Even if you're going to go back to your same exact spot, get up, move around, walk, get things moving. I talked about this. If you are watching this from our Goal Diggers accountability group, the other day, I was having that feeling, or was last month, was the other day, but I was at softball and I had a complete loss of all my motivation. I was sitting there and I was making excuses. And I'm like, I'm just going to not do these things because of this, that, and that. And I was so tired. And I was like, I literally had to force, nope, I got to get up. And I walked around, I walked my car, and I felt this burst, this kind of reviving energy that totally changed my mindset. So get up, move. If you don't have a lot of space even, sometimes just like lighting a candle, putting your oils on, changing your workspace, getting it clean sometimes also changes your view and makes you feel a little bit better. So move. Number 2, move. Change your environment, change your scene, change your smells, all of it. Okay. Number 3, minimize your distractions. Stop the multitasking and time block. So this kind of, once you've done your to-do list, you've moved around, you're feeling a little bit better about things, then you can start organizing by time. This is huge because it just takes that organization a step further, and that accountability a step further. You are saying, this is my designated time for this piece on my list that I prioritize for, okay? And sometimes it means removing yourself. It means logging out of certain things so you don't get those notifications. It means turning off your phone. It means like removing the distractions. That is way easier said than done. I do know that, okay? Like I am someone, I'm always, not just in ZYIA, but in life, I am going a million different directions. It's just how I function. And I'm grabbing here and there and there. And then I'm like, I've got nothing done. We don't want that. Okay. And that can suck the motivation out of you too, when you're like feeling like you're exerting all of this energy and all this effort and you're not getting anywhere. Like that's kind of not super fun, right? So remove those distractions. Time blocking. We've done trainings on this about bucket planning, about putting whatever's on that list into a specific bucket or a specific day. You can do that with your day throughout as well. Okay. All right. Number 4. This is kind of a weird one, but it's a true one. Drink water and look at what you're putting in your body. Okay. So it goes beyond just water. What I find sometimes when I don't have motivation, it's because I'm tired. And then I'm like, well, what have I put into my body today? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I might be dehydrated, or I'm not getting enough nutrients, or whatever it is. Sometimes you just have to take a look at what you're putting into yourself. And sometimes just water even can make a huge, huge difference. So I know that sounds kind of weird, but that is on the list. Drink water, look at what you're putting into your body. Okay. I swear it can make such a huge difference. And sometimes just drinking water can wake you up too. I feel like water fixes a lot of things, you guys. All right. So that's number 4. Number 5, track your progress. This can be as much as a checklist. I mean, I don't know why, but checking off those little boxes, it is the best thing ever. It is so rewarding and it feels so good. But really it does. It's another thing that can keep us accountable. And I feel like when you start an activity, when maybe you're kind of feeling that kind of down spot, like you don't want to do anything, and then all of a sudden you make yourself do something, right? You've taken that step and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. You get up and you're moving and you're doing it. When you go and check off that first thing on the list, guess what you want to do? You want to check off another thing. It's magic. And I don't know why it's like that, but it is. And it is so powerful because it gets that ball rolling. So in some way, shape, or form, track your progress on that list, on your time blocking, all these things that you're kind of putting out there that you are going to do. Track it, check them off, whatever you do to keep track of it, that's what you want to do. And then give yourself some mini rewards. And I'm not saying like, rewards can look differently for everybody. Maybe your reward is you get to get up and walk around. I do that all the time. I'll set my timer and then I'm like, okay, when I'm done, I'm going to go play with a horse, or I'm going to go do something that makes your spirit just happy. Like you're not required to do it. It's like you're choosing to do it. Okay. That would be a good reward for yourself. And you want to do that when you are tracking your progress and you complete something. Okay. It just makes it more fun. We've talked a lot about this lately, how we keep things fun, how we keep things fresh. It is so, so vital. It is so important to do that. And like I said, sometimes a little gift to yourself, can make all the difference. And it doesn't have to actually physically be a gift. It's just something that mixes it up and makes you feel good. Okay. Something that's not required, but that you want to do. It's a little embarrassing how often I have to write laundry on my to-do list so I can feel more accomplished when I move that mountain. Oh girl, do not feel embarrassed about that. That is on my list. And when I check that off, which very rarely gets checked off because it's never complete, the best. Someday I'm going to check my laundry. I'm going to check it off, but I don't know if my laundry basket will ever be empty. But with that being said, you should feel very good about putting laundry on your list. It's a huge accomplishment. That's like a massive mountain. So don't feel bad about that. You put that on that list. And I just praise you if you actually check that list off, because it's not getting checked off over here. It's terrible. The laundry. Why is the laundry? It's a never ending. It never stops. I've tried to even come to terms with it. Of like, okay, this is something in life that it never is done. It never is complete. It will always be here. I'm going to embrace this process. hate doing laundry. I can do it all day. Like I can throw it in there and I can start it, but that's about the extent of it. And the putting away, the folding, the delivering, I hate it, you guys. It's really bad. I need to do this whole process just in the laundry department. Okay. Sorry, which number were we on here? Okay, so track your progress, mini rewards. That's number 5. All right, number 6. This is going back to what we've talked a lot about, and this is mix things up. Do things differently. Keep it fun. For an example, if you are feeling, let's say you have a bunch of parties planned in the next few weeks, okay? We have 3 full weeks left of this month. Just want to let you know that. And you are feeling a little bit not motivated about your parties. You're like, it's probably because you're doing the same thing over and over. Mix it up, change the format, change your products, change the way you word things, mix it all up and make it fun for yourself. The minute something is not fun or enjoyable, it becomes like this burden almost. It's like a task that we don't want to do. It feels like work. And we don't ever want our businesses to have that like feeling of work we don't enjoy. It's work, yes, but we want to enjoy our work and we want that to shine through in every single thing we do. So sometimes we got to mix it up. We got to think outside the box. We got to come at it from another viewpoint. We got to just see things differently. And hey, I can't see your name. It's just like Chrissy, but I can't see your name because I'm on StreamYard. And with that being said too, and this is actually with my first line, we're doing for our task and challenge this week because we do a new one every week. And this week's one was changing your point of view from how you look at your business. You know, with so many times we approach, we approach this business with the mindset of, that this is our business. We're running it. We're running it from this side. And sometimes if you can change your perspective, change your point of view, look at it from your customer's point of view. What do they need right now? What would they value? What would they benefit from? Would they appreciate seeing more styling ideas for fall? Would they appreciate more personal connections with you and follow-ups? Would they appreciate and value behind the scenes look? I mean, people love to keep it real, right? When you come across as like everything is perfect, it's always perfect. People do not always connect with that because that's not real. It's not real life. So sometimes when you can share a little bit of the behind the scenes, the tough days, the hard mornings, those sort of things, people connect in a totally different way. And sometimes that can be very appreciated by your customers. So with number 6, with mixing it up, keeping it fun, doing things a little bit differently, that also can tie into change your perspective, change your point of view, look at it from another angle that maybe you aren't always looking at. I always say, go to, as we reach out and share this business and the products, visit your social media like you've never been there. Like you don't know yourself. What do you see? That is a great exercise to do. And you should do it all the time. Do it once a week at a minimum because, it's a real good snapshot of what you are portraying, what your business is portraying. If someone comes and hops on your social media, do they know who you are? Do they trust you? Do they know what you're selling? Do they know what ZYIA is? All of these things are things to keep in mind. So that is number 6. And lastly, I told you I'd keep this fast today. Lastly, for number 7, is implementing the 5-second rule. Now, we did a whole training on this the other week. This is the concept from the book by Mel Robbins, The 5-Second Rule. If you haven't read it, it is a fantastic read. It is so good. And it's the idea that our brain gives us exactly 5 seconds to talk us out of doing something. So we have the opportunity every time that we have something come into our mind, like we need to do this, I need to do this. You can literally count backwards in your mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And you physically do it. You get up, you move, you do it, you go for it. And it is the greatest thing, you guys. And this is something I feel like, because it's already happened to me. I read it. I was all excited. We did training on it. And I was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, everything. I was killing it. My checklist was just going for it. Like things were happening over here. And then I don't know what day I was on, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, I haven't been implementing that. I haven't been doing that. So it's one of those things that can sneak away a little bit. And then we got to revisit it. We gotta go back to it. That's how it goes though. I'm like so much of it. That's why sometimes we'll do our trainings. And I'm like, well, we need to revisit that because, just slipping off again. But that's okay. That's life. That's how it goes. We can dive in. And if we start to sneak away, we got to revisit it, recommit to it. And that's okay too. So that is number 7. You got to do it. Try it. Just try it. It is like a game changer because you have this mindset like, no, you're going to do it in 5 seconds. You can do it all day long and you will be blown away of what you will accomplish. Literally blown away because you're killing it in every direction. Everything you're thinking that you need to do, you're doing it in 5 seconds to make it happen. Not finish it, but like to start it. So kind of a cool one. Okay. You guys want me to review really, really quickly? I'm missing all sorts of comments. Coming up on my year and I'm implementing some new changes. Oh, good, Jordan. Yeah, it's so important to keep it fresh, keep it fun, always try different things. And I know we've talked about this before, but it's also super important you do that for your business to see. It's almost like testing. Hey, am I getting more interaction with my customers when I do this? Am I getting more sales? Is this generating more sales if I'm doing this? All of these things we want to constantly kind of be testing out and trying and seeing what works, what doesn't. Like that's important. We never want to be just stuck doing the same thing over and over. Like this business changes, right? It's always evolving. We're always evolving and changing. So it's important we embrace that. And, we go with that. We work with that. That's exciting. That's what makes it fun, right? All right. So quick recap. I know, Jennifer, you just hopped on. You can watch the replay. This will be posted to our pages here. It was a quick one today. We're actually only 16 minutes in, way fast. All right. So we're going to recap real quickly. And then you guys, think of any questions you have. This is a Q&A, a live Q&A. So if you guys have questions, please put them in the comments and I will respond. But real quick for a recap, 7 steps to stay motivated and productive. First and foremost, you have to have the mindset and know that this is only temporary, okay? So temporary, this will pass. Number 1, create your to-do list and prioritize. Number 2, move, change your environment, your location, your scene, your smells, all of it, your whole atmosphere, okay? Get up, physically move. Number 3, minimize distractions, stop multitasking, and time block. Super important, game changer. Number 4, drink water, evaluate what you're putting into your body. Number 5, track your progress. Give yourself mini rewards. Rewards look like things that just you don't have to do. You're choosing to do them as you enjoy them. Number 6, mix things up. Do things differently from a different point of view. Very, very important. Keep it fresh. Keep it fun. And number 7, the last and final rule. Not rule, but the point. The 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. Implement it. It is a game changer. It is so crazy what you can accomplish when you use that. And yeah, those are the 7 steps. You guys, do you have any questions? Anything you want to bring up? Anyone have things to add to this? Something that I totally missed that you find works well for you? I always love you guys. Always teach me so much on these calls. If you do, put them in the comments. But I think those are the main things, you guys. And I hope this helps. I think they really are. I wanted to give you I know we talk a lot about mindset. And I didn't want it all to be mindset. I want these to be actionable things, like simple, actionable steps that we can actually do. Like those are the things sometimes we need. So we can think about things all day long, but sometimes we actually have to get up and move and do it. And I think those are very, very important for making, actual progress sometimes, making things happen. Start with the hardest or easiest task first. This will decide if I plan my director's retreat or go to the gym this afternoon. All right, you guys, I want you to chime in on this one because I have mixed feelings on this one. A lot of things that I read, even when I was, getting some ideas for this training, a lot of people say do the smallest, easiest tasks first. That way you feel like you are accomplishing something. However, with that being said, the reason I'm on the fence with it, I like personally to knock out the things that I don't want to do the most. That's how I feel because then I'm like, okay, now we're smooth sailing. Such always how I've been. I like that. So what do you think about that? I want to hear some comments. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree? Do you think it is more beneficial to start with the smaller, easier tasks so that you feel like you're accomplishing something? Because that is a thing. I see that all the time. People recommend doing that. But personally, I feel more accomplished when I go after the thing I don't want to do the most. I'm like, when I cross that off, I'm like, whoo, we are winning today. Like now I can, it's like smooth sailing. All right, Jennifer says, yep, eat that frog. Eat that frog first. Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like you guys are kind of agreeing with me, like do the thing you don't want to do first. But it might be different for everybody. I won't say one way or another. It's never like one way to do this is different for everybody. Maybe you need to do a little testing on that. Try this for a couple of days and try both ways. See which way you feel the best. Which way do you feel most motivated to keep going? That's the other thing with, knocking out your worst thing first. You also run the risk of like, okay, I accomplished enough today. We don't want that to happen. You got to keep going. We got things to do. Miranda says, if I'm feeling discouraged, I'll do something easy to give me the energy. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. So there's something with that checkbox. I'm telling you, when you check that off, it's like, oh, I'm killing it today. Things are happening. This is amazing. Like that energy keeps going with you. So there's something to be said for that as well. Jennifer, and I switch it up, depends on my mood. Okay. So maybe it's not, just a black and white thing, maybe this way or not, this is something maybe depending on the day and your mood, that changes with you. And that's important to be aware of too. The hardest is probably going to be the most rewarding. Yeah, I agree, Jordan, it is. So with that being said, do you want to do the most rewarding thing right off the bat? Is that going to keep you motivated to keep going? It's a question, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I have the answer to it, but I bet you guys have some good ideas around it. This is always interesting to me to see how, because it's different for everybody. We know this, like everybody runs this business so differently. And that's what's so beautiful about it. There's so many ways to run this business and run it well. And same thing with life, like, our time management, and, the way we process things and the way we feel accomplished, the way we feel motivated, those are all very personal, individual things. So it might have to do a little diving into yourself there and, find out what works, and going back to what we talked about, testing it, see one way or another, which is working best for you. And it might change from day to day. All right. Anything else, you guys? It's just kind of fun. I know I'm going to be implementing these, and I dread the days that I wake up and not feel motivated, because that is not how I am. I very rarely feel like that, but I feel like I need to have a plan of attack here when that does creep in to overcome it. I think we all do. And then we can get back on task. We can be productive and get everything we need to done. All right. Well, if there's no more questions or comments, thanks you guys for hopping on. And I hope you're having a great week. And I'll see you back here. I'll do another live next Tuesday, same time. If you guys have questions too, or ideas, I always appreciate topic ideas. So if you guys have something you guys want me to talk about or tackle or go over, just send me a message or comment on here. I would love to hear from you. All right. Bye, guys.